Almost 240 days remains till Resident Evil 4 Remake is released, and with each month getting closer, new info of this game gets leaked. In this video we'll be talking about the new leaks of Resident Evil 4, and we'll analyze them to see if they're legit or not. So if you are interested in these sort of content, then please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. So the leakers say the game will have stalker roles, but now who is going to be the stalker, or who are going to be? Resident Evil 4 has the potential of having tons of stalkers, with the more important ones being Dr.Salvador, Chief Mendes and Verdugo, and the list goes on. But here's the question, should it even include the stalkers? The recent Resident Evil games had stalkers, but they are starting to feel a bit repetitive, especially with Lady Dimitrescu and Nemesis. The best ones were Jack Baker and Mr. X. Lady Dimitrescu and Nemesis weren't as effective as they're supposed to, but we have to wait and see. The concept of a taller Dr. Salvador already feels scary enough. In my opinion, the best stalker was from Outlast series, where the enemy would chase you furiously, non-stop. But we have to wait and see till the next trailer comes out, if they're gonna show the Dr. Salvador or other stalkers. Besides, Dr. Salvador is only in the village. What about the other places and other enemies such as Chief and Verdugo? It'll feel a bit loose to implement multiple stalkers. Hope they stick to one scary stalker. However, Chief Mendes already feels like Mr. X. You know, he's tall and wears a hat. I don't know, I'll leave it to you. The game will have a lot of stealth, so honestly I don't know how to feel about this. The last time we had stealth was in Resident Evil Revelations 2, but it didn't turn out well. Well, for your information, the last trailer of Resident Evil 4 showed Leon crouching under the barbed wire, which confirms this info. We are able to do stealth and crouch, but I kinda don't like it. We have to wait and see how it turns out. The islands will have less action and will take place in the lab most of the time. So Resident Evil 4 had 3 overall segments, with the island being the most action-packed. And here's the deal, if it is survival horror, then what is action? I think it is a good call to have that part of the game take place in the lab, but the thing that they have to be considering are the regenerators, the scariest enemies in the island. I would say this part is gonna be way different than the original, and much more scary. So recently there have been some new info saying Ashley will have some safe rooms to be in and Leon has to go back and forth to tell her to follow him. But the new leaker is actually suggesting Ashley helps Leon pick items, open doors, and she has a small knife and will push enemies to free up some space, which I hope is all to reduce her annoyance. So the leakers are saying the cabin fight with Luis is still in the game, and the Dr. Salvador's final boss fight will take place during this segment of the game. A new addition to the game is the ability to switch between VR, third-person and first-person view, which I believe is legit, because Resident Evil Villge was a ripoff of Resident Evil 4. If you take a closer look at it, it feels like an experiment for Resident Evil 4 Remake. We have Resident Evil 4's inventory system, we have merchants, we have castle, we have village, and now the blue and black theme is available in both games, which confirms this. If Resident Evil Villge is having VR, third person and first person, then I would say Resident Evil 4 Remake has that too. And as the final, I would like to talk about this interesting info saying we are gonna be starting the game as Ashley and then play as Leon, which would be an awesome expansion to the already perfect game. So that'll do it for this video. I was not planning to go over all the info in that document, and if you're interested in reading those documents for yourself, I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you have come so far and enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm a Raccoon City survivor, and as always, thanks for watching.